coming next, I'm going to call up Gigi from UniteHere.
Everybody knows me from. Well, I'm Gigi. I work for UniteHere, and we brought some of the people from the local 2262 to come up here today to support AFGE, because even though we all work for the same different unions, we all sister and brothers, and we're in this fight together. So all thing I can say is just keep. We're gonna keep fighting, and whenever you need UniteHere, you need us, just give us a call. Whenever you need me, just give me a call. And so, like I said, we're just gonna keep fighting until this thing is won. So that's all I gotta say.
I gotta say that UniteHere was one of the first people that responded to our invitation. Scott Cooper sent me an email, and he said that he would be sending some people out. And I was getting out the car and we were trying to unload everything. We looked out and saw these red shirts coming to us. Like, that's UniteHere. We appreciate you guys coming out in numbers. Next, I'm going to call up one of our other people who were first to respond to that. That was Edwin Falou. I talked to him earlier about doing an event here, and then we ended up having a solidarity event. And he always answered, always returned my calls, always returned my emails, and I really appreciate that. So, Edwin, would you please come up and address our group?
Hi, I'm Edwin. I want to thank Valeria for inviting us to speak here. I'm the president of the local here, 2763, representing the over 700 Northwest Airlines union workers. Now, unfortunately, Delta Airlines workers. As everybody knows, we're in the middle of a organizing campaign at Delta Airlines, trying to organize over 30,000 members. Anytime that you fly, anytime that you are here at the airport, we invite you to talk to the Delta Airline employees, and given the benefits of collective bargaining. They have never been union for the past 80 years, so it's a hard campaign to win. We know that as you guys, security officers, and also as frontline employees, we're the first line of defense in protecting our nation's system, transportation system. So we thank you for all the work that you guys are doing. And on behalf of the over 100,000 IAM active members, you have our support in anything you need.
Thanks.
Feel free. I work here all the time. I'm 6:30 to 2:30. Feel free to get me anytime, and we'll support you anything we can.
Inside the airport.
Yeah.
A lot of times we have to go out and scratch and find people, but when you got it right here in the airport, we really appreciate that. Teamsters are here, but they didn't want to speak. But I do want to acknowledge Ms. Deborah Wade and Mr. Henry Perry, their local president, for coming out. I do appreciate you guys coming out. They also responded to me, right back, and I called her and talked to her on the phone for a while, and she did come out. We kept the word, and I really appreciate that. Next, I'm going to call up, I'm going to acknowledge Mike Haley, who didn't want to speak, IBEW. So, I got emails from other unions, and I was like, where are these?
Thank you. I just want to touch on a couple things that I think are very, very important. I'm from Atlanta, and we've been working very closely with all of the other affiliates that you see on that same paper. Okay, Atlanta is a lot bigger than what Memphis is, as you all well know. Okay, I was sitting there thinking that it's kind of like when the U.S. aircraft went down in the Hudson Bay. You started hearing about all the union members that were there, from the tugs, the pilots, the flight attendants, everybody that came together to save the people that went down in that aircraft, okay? And union workers do those kind of things every single day. Now, with talking to the brothers and sisters here today at the airport, I learned about the electricians that are here. I learned about other people that are here at the airport, the police officers that are unionized. And I think it's incumbent upon us to start reaching out to every one of them, letting them know who we are, telling them what we do, and putting confidence in what we're trying to accomplish, because it doesn't matter whether you work at a Popeye's Chicken, or whether you're a stringer, or whether you're a flight attendant, whether you're a baggage handler, whether you're a ticket agent, all of our issues are the same. They're all the same. At the end of the day, they're all the same. And that's what's so important about this whole thing. Right now, what big business is doing is they're trying to hoodwink labor and make us look like we're the bad guys. We're not the bad guys. We're the guys and gals that are going to put this country back on the right path. And the more we educate people that are around us, that's how it's going to happen. It isn't going to happen any other way. Because if we don't get our message out on whatever it might be, we're dead in the water. We cannot stop communicating. From the time that you leave this room, no matter who you walk by, introduce yourself to them. Let them know who you are. That's what we're doing in Atlanta. We want to reach out to the TSAs. We want to start having meetings with them so we know their faces. We have camaraderie with them. We want to do the same thing with the restaurant workers. We want to do the same thing with all our brothers and sisters where we have a common goal to create a better quality of life. And I want to just leave you with one other thing, and that's this. Think about what happened last week to the 29 miners. 29 miners. We went through it in 2008. Now we had to go back to it with 29 deaths because of safety in the mine, because of an owner that only cared about the bottom line profit. He didn't care about anything else. Safety is number one. When you get up to go to work in the morning, you should go home at night to your family. That's what it's all about. So I want to leave you with that. We're behind you. Oh, one last thing. With AFGE and what's going on with Delta, above wing and below wing, and with the flight attendants, we're talking about 100,000 people here. 100,000 people across the whole entire United States, at every airport that there's security, at every airport that we fly in and out of. So, that's big. Just don't think Memphis, think the big picture. That is the big picture. Thank you.
I would like to also acknowledge Celicia Robinson. She is one of our activists from Savannah. She's a TSO. Thank you, Celicia, for coming out. Amelia, she is our organizer for this airport, and she works hard. She answered my phone calls in the middle of the night, in the middle of the day. She sent me faxes and overnight mails and flyers, T-shirts, posters, everything that I could have ever asked for. She was right there, and she never complained. So, Amelia, I do appreciate you. Not a problem. I got you. I'm going to get you to Puerto Rico. I'm going to get you there. Last but not least, Aubrey, if you will come. This is our local president. He flew in from Atlanta today. Aubrey, if you will, give us some closing remarks. And hello, Ebony. This is my husband back there in the back. I can't forget him.
Good. It really blessed me when I came in today and I saw what Valeria was able to do. But it doesn't surprise me that she's able to do this kind of work, because I really do believe when you have a gift, that gift is going to be exposed, and it's going to be shared. And clearly you can see that she has a gift to organize. She has a gift to bring people together. She has a gift to get a message out. And you all see the message. The message is clearly that TSA is not what you think it is. It's not who you think we are. What we deal with on a day-to-day basis is not exposed to every one of you. You go through the lanes, you take off your shoes, you get your stuff ran through an x-ray, and you pretty much fall in line like everyone else. But